There's been a ton of debate online about iPadOS 26, but honestly it makes planning and note-taking way easier even on older iPads. I've been testing it out on my 9th gen iPad, and today I'll show you the updates that matter. So grab your iPad and let's jump in. Now, I know everyone's been testing out the new spatial scene option that makes your photos look 3D. It's only available on compatible iPads and iPhones though, so I'll show you what it looks like on my iPhone 14. Just tap the hexagon icon to see it in action. It might just be the eyebrows, but my sassy dog now looks like she's staring deep into my soul. This is perfect, stopping me from procrastinating. I updated my iPad wallpapers using images from my seasonal wallpaper Pinterest board. I'll link it below if you want to check it out. And for the lock screen clock, no matter which style you choose, you can switch between a solid or glass look and adjust the transparency with the slider. The first clock option lets you resize it by dragging the corner. Depending on your wallpaper, the clock also has the subtle depth effect, which looks pretty cool too. You can also access the new app icon effects in the home screen edit mode. The color tint applies across your app icons, widgets, settings, and even untagged folders in the Files app. You can use the eyedropper tool to match your wallpaper color if you want everything to feel cohesive. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the new clear app icons. Maybe it's my 30-something eyes, but even with the liquid glass effect toned down, it's just not my vibe. You can test it out for yourself by going to Settings, Accessibility, Display and Text Size, and then toggle on Reduce Transparency and Increase Contrast. It changes the look system-wide, but I still prefer the default solid icons because they just pop more against my wallpaper. On my older iPad, I can now fit 23 apps plus my app library. To customize it, long press to enter edit mode. Drag your most used apps into the dock and reorder them however you like. Now, this is the part everyone's arguing about. With iPadOS 26, you've got 3 options under Settings, Multitasking and Gestures. Full screen is the classic view minus the 3 dots we use for switching to split screen. Windowing mode, the new kid on the block, is basically like having multiple windows open on a Mac, and Stage Manager groups your apps together. When you first enable windowing mode, apps open in full screen by default. But once you resize a window, your iPad remembers that layout for next time. If you're still deciding which mode you prefer, or you need different modes for different workflows, you can add the multitasking toggle button to your control center. In the edit mode, just click Add a control, then search for multitasking. From there, toggle it off for full screen, toggle it on to windowing mode, or long press to switch to Stage Manager. You can resize app windows from full screen by dragging the bottom right corner, and then you can resize from any side or corner, or move them around using the top bar with your finger or mouse cursor. Double tap the top bar to quickly toggle full screen. If you want your mouse cursor to stand out, go to Settings, Accessibility, then tap Pointer Control. You can resize it, increase contrast, add a color outline, or stop it from auto-hiding. To view the new menu bar, hover your mouse at the top or swipe down with touch. Here's what really makes the iPad feel more like a laptop. You can now easily view multiple windows of the same app at the same time. In the app menu, tap Window and select New Window. Long press the app icon and tap Show All Windows. Then tap the plus button. Drag the app again from the dock. Or long press from your home screen, app library, or spotlight and tap new window. If you lose track of your open windows, don't worry. Long press an app icon and look under the Open Windows section. Or tap Show All Windows to see them all. But here's where it gets really interesting. The gestures that make your navigation so much smoother. Swipe up once to view the home screen. Flick the app down to minimize it. Flick the app up to go into full screen. Swipe up from the bottom and hold to see the grouped window apps. Swipe an app up to close it. Use the four-finger swipe to switch between open apps. Swipe up twice to close a group of apps. If you miss split screen, don't worry, it's just 2 flicks away. Flick an app towards each side of your screen, then use the middle bar to slide the apps over. I also love that the app windows now have proper close, minimize, and expand buttons. Hover over it with your mouse or tap to make them bigger. Red closes the app, yellow minimizes the app, and green expands it into full screen mode. Hold the green button for window tiling presets, which are perfect for rearranging your apps. Personally, on my smaller iPad screen, I will be sticking to the 2 tiles at most. You might not even need GoodNotes or any other note-taking app anymore. The new Preview app now lets you annotate PDFs, highlight text, fill in forms, and even sign documents. It's great for hyperlinked PDFs, lecture slides, or even digital planners. The sidebar helps you jump between page thumbnails. You can even scan and annotate documents, which is perfect for handwritten notes or highlighting textbook pages. Well, it depends. Preview is amazing for quick annotations, filling forms, or marking up short PDFs. But GoodNotes still wins for handwriting to text, custom fonts, and generally more flexibility when working with big interactive planners. So yeah, maybe Preview might handle the quick stuff, but GoodNotes is still your go-to for full-on planning sessions. The new Files app feels like a mini Finder app. Long press to edit the colors or icons for your folder. Whilst you're in the list view, you can resize columns. And you can also expand or collapse your folders. To add frequently used folders to your dock for quick access, hold down on the folder, scroll down the menu, and tap Add To. Then select Dock. If you want to remove the folder from your dock, long press and select Remove Folder from Dock. Now here are some additional multitasking tips, limitations, and fixes I've found. You can now pin Safari websites as web apps to your home screen. You can create reminders directly from your control center. And the Photos app now has library and collection tabs with customizable layouts. The on-screen keyboard works fine in windowed mode too. Pinch in to make it smaller. Pinch out to expand. And long press the keyboard key to undock, split, or go into floating mode. You can move the keyboard around by holding down near the bottom. Your Apple Pencil can't resize or move windows. Spotlight only works if your app windows are out of the way or minimized. The screenshot gesture doesn't work in windowed mode, so instead switch to full screen mode to use the corner swipe up gesture. iPadOS 26 has honestly given my old iPad a glow up. If you're into planning, note-taking, or you just want your iPad to feel more like a Mac, these updates are worth exploring. Drop your favorite new feature in the comments, or what's still missing for you. I'm curious. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye!